right, so this is our main base. We're out front here at the main gates. Every part of this base has an entrance and an exit, but this is the front. So as we go through the gates here, we have our soldiers on the side, all equipped with ant armor. And there's Breezy waving, welcome everybody in. And just to kind of get a scale of what our base looks like, so I'm just going to stand underneath it, and to scale it, it's pretty tall. So this is our main base. This is our first mega build, and this is kind of where we found our love to build. So you go through the doors here, and you're greeted by our stuffed bombardier and our trophy wall. We also have our grand staircase as Breezy hops up. Nice little thumbs up, thanks. And then our chandelier, which I think I could do better, but that was an old concept. Here to our left, we have our kitchen. Super excited to be able to sit in these. Our kitchen with our water, our food, and our drink. Smoothie station, the usual. Again, our grand staircase with more ant armor underneath. The living area, again, super excited to be able to sit. We're super excited to be able to sit as soon as we can in that next update coming up. And then we move our way to the back room here, where we have our hall and wall of armor. So as of right now, we have, I think, every armor in the game, ranging from Clover all the way down to the Koi. And then, of course, we have the eye patch and then the swim gear. But across the top, you can also see all the weapons in the game, with much more room to expand and grow. We're hoping that the game continues to grow so that we have more room to expand to that. All of our extra armors from all the burgle quests, but for if we have people come in, they have gear that they can equip to be ready to rock and roll. Again, back door with our back gate. And this is what it looks like with our little canopy. No, I'm sorry, our canopy, our balcony out back. Close those up. Now we take ourselves upstairs. Again, past our stuffed bombardier, our trophies, and we head upstairs to our storage room. I'll step back here, better view. Oh. Again, all of our boxes. Yes, Breezy reorganized all of these, so now they're nice and organized, a little bit more uniform. Cubbies, looks very nice. A little bit of decor here and there. We both have grand staircases to our bedroom, which we'll get to next. That's his staircase, so we have his and hers staircases with some decor, some stuffed insects in between. There's a little bit of decor here and there, some pictures. Our hanging bee, our gnat, and again another seating area, which we're super excited for when that's available. Workbench stations, of course, one on each side, his and hers. And then we got some more shelving. As the game continues to grow, we need more space, so we just keep adding. We'll probably end up having the whole entire wall in chest here in due time. So now we take ourselves upstairs to the bedroom. Again, another seating area with a beautiful view of the oak tree and one of our towers. We'll get to that soon. Our box when all our friends come over, but our friends never ever come over. They never come over. And then our stuffed firefly for our nightlight, because he does glow at night and obviously during the day. And then the two beds, our nightstands where we can drop off our armors, and our nightstands where we can dump all of our gear if need be. And of course, the two beds. Our pet Midas, which we will be upgrading. We'll actually have probably a Weevil pet up here. But this is our pet Midas before they gave us pets, so this is him. And that is our home. Next, we will head over to our pagodas, which will be this way. Okay, so now we're going to head over to our pagodas. Breezy with the air guitar. and we're hit our zip line because we do have a network of zip lines to get us from all of our different bases. It's just easier and faster than walking. So here we hit the zip line. The cool little look of our base as we zip line away. And as you can see, our pagodas start to come into view. Breezy sprinting in position. And we're out of pagodas. Breezy, wait. Hey, there she goes. So these are our dual pagodas. It was supposed to be one. It was supposed to be one. But, you know, I ended up making
two.
Yep, she wanted two. So we have two. So as we jump down, and again, as we walk across our bridge, which is completely over water. Quick little glance, see, over water. You can kind of get the idea of how big the pagodas really are. Again, I'll stand in the middle here for size comparison to our pagodas. So they are symmetrical, but not identical. They are symmetrical, but not identical, which means the insides will look a little bit different because one is going to be mine. As you can see, the painting should be my face soon, and then the painting will be her face soon. So his and her pagodas. So we walk into the first pagoda, and we're starting to furnish it little by little. We go up, and again, some furnishing coming in. This we'll have our swim gear here, and then just different collecting and different collectibles from the insects in the pond, or the creatures in the pond. We work our way up, again, a crafting station, up to the mid floor, and then the top floor where the bed is, so that if you're at the pond or whatever, you can sleep, so that you don't have to go all the way back to the base, so that you can kind of get that day-night transformation. So we head back down. How about this pagoda? I'll run. Close the door. Move over to the next one. Again, symmetrical, but not identical. Same kind of setup.
Feeling refreshed.
And a little sip of water. Back up, and we'll have the same with the building, the workstation, and then we'll also need to be down here. We'll have our mannequin for our swim gear. We'll make our way back up to the top. The bed is one floor down. It should actually be up here, which is okay. But again, they're symmetrical, but not identical. She gets to furnish it however she wants, because it's hers. So symmetrical, but not identical. Our dual pagodas. And they are all completely floating. 100% floating. No foundations. They're 100% floating on the water. Oh, there we go. That's the way out. Oop. And hopefully one day I'll build a boat off this dock. That's why this is still open, to build a boat. So that here is our pagoda. Work my way back up. Again, you see our towers with our zip line network back to our bases. So again, our pagodas, it's a little size comparison. And we head ourselves back up here, and then we'll make our way over to the Bayou Base. Now we're heading over to our Bayou Base. Again, our extensive network of zip lines to get us from main base. We're over main base. That was zip line to Pagoda, and now this is zip line to the Bayou Base. Again, a beautiful look of home, and then our warehouse and our delivery tower, which we'll get to soon. But a nice fly over the backyard. The rendering in this game is absolutely amazing. As you fly over to Bayou Base, you'll notice that we have bridges over the water because you can't swim with weed stems or grass planks, so we needed to build bridges to move over all the materials to build. And then it's just easier to get across without having to swim. So we do have bridges on all four sides. But we'll check that out when we get to the top of the tower. So this is just a little like forward operating base where all of the insects kind of spawn. Where we're able to eat.
That tastes really good.
And create jerky and food. Right? So this is kind of where we have our food depot to supply us for what we need. And then we also come here for the clay. Which, as you can see, all of our bases are on foundation, which require a lot of clay. So this is our clay base. Whoa! There's bridges out the back. that kind of carry us and take us to the hedge. So we'll take a quick run out here. We won't go all the way. And as you can see, there's our base on top of the birdhouse, because the rendering in this game is beautiful, but we'll get to that next too as well. So we have bridges to the hedge. We have another bridge through the clovers here to our birdhouse, with another elevator going up, of course. But then you can see the zip line that'll take us there, which we'll be hitting very shortly. So we'll get over here, and our bridge to the hedge. Again, it's just to get us over without having to worry about swimming and things like that. And then it's just more of a aesthetic thing, not necessarily a function. I mean, they do serve a function, but they're also aesthetically pleasing too as well. So again, just a small forward operating base for food and for clay day is what we like to call it. We come out here and we clear the island of all clay, so we call it clay day. To hang food. Of course, we have water and food everywhere so that we're not worried about having to go back to main base. So I'll take you guys to the top. Hopefully I can get this right on the first attempt. Not with Breezy going underneath me.
I thought you made it up. I'm sorry.
Hit this first attempt. Well, second attempt because I got bumped. But first attempt. And then from here, you kind of have an idea of all the different bridges that come off the island. Here, another bridge there, another bridge there. So again, this is just our little Bayou Base. We call it the Bayou because it's like a swamp. Or, you know, Rash Island because the Rash down there. And that is base number 3.
Yeah!
So next, we're going to head over to the birdhouse. But first, we need to take you guys to our storage, where all the magic happens. Where this is where we store all of the things we need to build all of our mega builds and all the builds that you're seeing. This is our storage base. So as we come through here, and the sky bridge, a quick story about the sky bridge. It was built because when we first started building the mega base, our first home, there's a wolf spider that likes to patrol through this area, and we were building through the day and night, and we would get surprised by him. So we built a sky bridge. I built a sky bridge so that we could safely go back from here to the building site. And ever since, it's just been here. So here we are. We're in the factory. We'll start up here with all the spinners and spools. I don't know where Breezy went, but we'll start with all the spools. Here's where we can spin our plant fibers to get our crude rope, and we also spin. Okay.
Shoo, fly.
Can you get him for me? Thank you. We also spin all of our silk rope. So our spider webs here. Our plant fibers are here, and we get to spin them on all the wheels. And then up here, this used to be our berry farm, but we decided to move our berry farm to the birdhouse, which we will get to. So we changed this to where we're making our dried grass so that we can get all the different dry grasses so that we can make our torches and sconces so that we can light everything up. So we'll go back downstairs to where we store all of our weed stems and grass planks. As you can see, we've been building a lot lately, so our planks, our grass planks are empty, but we do have storage here. All of our clay for our foundations, because all of our bases are built on foundations. Pebbles for pebblet foundations. And then we got clovers for roofing. We used to have all of our acorns here, but those are gone. Sprigs, and then more sprigs. But again, we've been building a lot, so we need to restore or restock. Again, more storage. More planks. This was recently added by Breezy because we were just running out of space because our builds keep getting bigger and bigger. Here we have our armor. Oops, where we can switch. So we're now in build mode. We can move 8 planks at a time. We're moving, we're building. And then, normally if I had an armor on, I could just switch into my armor. Now I'm ready to fight. So we have 4, of course, because 4 people can play at a time. So if anybody wants to come over and help us build, wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we have your uniforms ready for work. So we head downstairs. Again, more storage. As you can see, it's pretty bare, but this is so that we can capitalize and store without things despawning. More storage and more storage. Fun fact, this side, on this side of the wall, bro, where I'm here, this wall to this wall, and just upstairs here, used to be our main base. This actually was our first quote-unquote mega build. This floor with these up, and then this bottom floor, this wall used to be solid with our back door, used to be our first base, our first main base. So we head all the way upstairs, where we've started our next level for the factory, where we're going to have the grinders and the furnaces so that we can build and create mushroom bricks, which will lead us over to our newest bridge, inspired by yours truly, Breezy. She saw a concept, she liked it, so we implemented it. And again, here we have Breezy's piece de resistance, our mushroom farm, where we can gather all our mushrooms so that we can turn our mushrooms into slurry to get bricks. So we have our mushroom farm all the way around. 2-story. We have mushrooms all the way around, so we can gather, take them over to have them grinded in the factory and make mushroom bricks for our castle build, which will be in a later video. Head on down. Always bridges, 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 bridges. And now we're going to take ourselves all the way up. Our delivery tower is what we use to deliver our planks and our stems to our farther locations of the backyard for building. So mind the stairs. I believe it's 30 seconds. 45 seconds. What's the time on this?
It's 30 something. I can't remember exactly.
It's like 30 seconds.
A long time.
So if you're getting dizzy, getting dizzy. Almost there. We're almost there, and we're at the top. So here is our delivery tower, where we send all of our materials to our distant builds. So this is our newest one. This will take us to our castle build again, to be added later. But we're going to take this zip line, a beautiful zip line. It's perfect time to take it to because it's at night, so you'll be able to see the bridges all lit up. So it's perfect timing. We're going to slide across this one, and we're going to take you over to our berry farm, our sap farm at the bird bath. And I'll hop on, get a quick view of our main base, of the mushroom farm, of the warehouse, and all the bridges connecting. As we continue to go over the backyard, again, the rendering is beautiful in this game. We're sliding over the Bayou Base. Pagoda Base will be over there by the rose bushes, so we're over by and over top of the Bayou Base. You can see our bridges. You can kind of see the lights kind of come in as we fly over. You can kind of see the lights on the bridges kind of come in and out as we go in and out of render distance. As we come into render distance, 1, 2, 3 come in. We keep going. More lights, more bridges, in and out of renders, like the lights are going on and off. It's really cool. And as you can see, oh, the crow's actually here. So even better. Our lighthouse is lit up. And here is the birdhouse. So here we are at the birdhouse, or the bird bath house, or the bird works is word, whatever you would like to call it. But this is our base on the bird bath. This house was created because Breezy was bored, right? And we really wanted to test out our delivery system, right? The delivery system that we took on the way over here. So it was supposed to be a simple build, but, you know, I gave her some freedom, and this is what we ended up with. So again, one of our traditional balconies, food and water, of course. And then come back down here. We can go back out to, no, we'll head up top first. We'll go upstairs to our berry farm. We used to have a berry farm at the warehouse, but we decided to change that when we decided to build this house, being as the berries are right here on the hedge. And then we usually get berries that kind of grow on this balcony right here, on this branch. So we turn this into our berry farm. So we have all our drying racks. As you can see, some dried leather here. We have some berries that are still in that process of drying. All of our boxes full. Berries filled with leather. We also have another seating area out here with a nice little view of the backyard. Back over toward our other bases. Then we have the lighthouse component, which you can see when we come gliding in the lighthouse here. I think this was just like an added fun thing that she wanted to do, and it looks great. Drop back down here. Go right back down the stairs, and then we head out to the sap farm. Yeah, through that door. Everyone notices S from elementary school. Everyone knows. Oops. We all used to draw that. Head through our tunnel. Another bridge to our sap farm. Here, you can see all of our sap. Right? And this is where we spend... Well, I didn't spend too much time making this, but we wanted to double this building as a place to produce items and things that we needed, and so we decided to make a sap farm. Right? I think a yield from here is 96 pieces of sap. I think that's the full yield from here is 96.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's pretty lucrative, right? It's a pretty lucrative sap farm. You know, gave myself the name Sap Daddy because all the sap, if you need it, I got you. I got you. And then I think that's pretty much here at the bird base, bird house. Pretty straightforward. Then, as you see off in the distance, way over there, 1,147 centimeters away, is our newest build, is our castle. So we're gonna take ourselves over there and show you guys this amazing castle build. So here we are again at the top of our delivery tower. And this is what we use to get all of our materials over to the castle build. So we're gonna take this awesome flyover over our castle at night because it's super lit up, it's super pretty. You guys also get to see a really nice flyover of the backyard, a different flyover than from the one to the bird bath house. So as we're flying over, hopefully no bees knock me off the zip. You'll see our castle coming into position here on the left with all the lights. It's almost like a Disney castle. It's amazing. So we do have a back way here, but I'm gonna take you guys through the front to our grand staircase. Let me just swim on over. Hopefully no mosquitoes are here or this evening. I think we should be okay. And here we are at our castle and our grand staircase. So here is our newest build from the Shroom and Doom update. For reference points, we are over in this corner of the map, over by the picnic table. And we decided to use, well, you'll just see when we get inside. So first of all, is our grand staircase as we walk in. Our two soldiers guarding us. I hear the wolf spider. Yep, he's over there. That's fine. And our castle as we walk on up. Our gates are open, which means Breezy must be inside. Get inside to our first open area where we have another guard. Another two guards. And we have our overlook. If I give my royal decrees. Quick little look at what that looks like. Our two towers.
Absolutely no pineapple pizzas allowed in the kingdom, apparently.
No pineapple pizza.
I got vetoed.
You get to the top here. We have another guard up here. Again, another look. You can hear the wolf spider down there. He's just hanging out, which is fine. We have two over here that kind of hang out. Then we go over to the other side, which is kind of the same. Just looks the same. Way up to the top. Top. Again, another ant armor soldier watching over the castle. We do have some aesthetic builds here off the front. Make our castle look all pretty. You can kind of see the antenna hanging over, but we'll get to the roof too as well to show you guys what's up there. Then we work our way in to the throne room, which is our favorite room. Well, my favorite room because of our chandelier. Chandelier made out of 552 scones and one spiral staircase. I'm kidding. It's probably about 30 sconces up there and a spiral staircase. You can see the zip line rope off the anchor and Breezy in her throne. Right? So this is our little thrones. Hers and mine. Lounge, admire our work with our subjects watching over us, both bug and I would say human, but our clay statues watching over us. His and her pictures.
Ah, I love it.
And I hope so. Took us 50 hours to make this thing. So just a quick look at some of our subjects. Bugs here. Up here, and all our different people standing and watching with the different weapons and bug heads across the top. We will then go to the eating hall, the dining hall, with all of our lights and our grand dining room, or grand mess hall, or the eatery, whatever you want to call it. This was all Breezy's idea, minus the table, but the lights, the different chandelier, the placement of all the chairs and everything like that. Again, every base has its water and food. And then we'll head upstairs. Yep, upstairs is good. To more soldiers watching over us. Our little koi soldiers watching over us, right? Because there's a room, a little look of the chandelier in our throne room, well lit up at night. And then we have our visitors' quarters, our servants' quarters. Got one room here. Have another room here. Have a quick look around. Then
A double bedroom.
our double bedroom here. Everything lit up, right, with windows. So there's that. And we'll move back downstairs. We'll move to the royal bedroom. So we'll do the bedroom first.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do the back room.
We'll do the back room because we have to leave through the dungeon there too. So we'll go this way.
Correct.
So this is yet another bridge.
The bridge
Constructed-
master.
Constructed by yours truly. Little innovation here to get us to the master bedroom, the royal suite, with 2 guards out front, of course. These guys are in B armor this time. And into the royal suite. Here we have our beds. Here we have our beds that go up to the top on a nice little platform here. Then at the top here we have another chandelier. Right? We like the chandelier so much, so we decided to do another. Just like at home, we have where we can drop off our armor at night, and our end tables here to drop off our gear. Then you guys already know what's up here. I bet you can't guess. Breezy's specialty. It's a sitting area with a lovely overlook back into the yard and over our castle from the backside, where you kind of see the roof. Right?
I love it.
I know you do. Again, 50 hours to make. And then the picnic table's behind us. We'll head back downstairs, back into the castle, and then we'll show you guys the dungeon, the back storage room. Oh, and when we leave, we'll make sure to use my moon pool. So we'll leave with the moon. Now, run on over to storage area, which is barren right now because we're starting to move stuff over. Like I said, the castle just got finished recently. Took us 50 hours to do this. We have some of the boxes here that we were using to make stuff here. But upstairs, it's just to double up more space, more boxes. Again, a little bit of pallets here and there we'll add so that we can hold on for our next build. Hopefully it's the sandbox, which is right out to our left here. So back downstairs, we'll work our way to the dungeon. with one of our more special guards, the Abomination. The Abomination. Again, going down to the dungeon. So we take our spiral staircase here. And we're in the dark, gloomy dungeon with our bee soldiers. Both our bee soldiers. And you guys can hear them. Our prisoners. Breezy thought it'd be a good idea to capture some eggs and let them hatch in our dungeon. So now we have two, not one, but two soldier ants trapped in our basement, in our dungeon. See, there's one there, two there. Looks like they're communicating. With another Abomination guard, of course. And then, for anyone who misbehaves, get your own personal cell. Equipped with your potty and your bed. I really like this build. Hey, I'm the king of this castle. Remember that. The best part about this build is that we actually built it into the rock. So you'll see that in some of the places, the rock is implemented into the build. So it's not necessarily just the brick, but we also have the mixture of the stone, the rocks that we're building into our base, well, or into the dungeon as well. As we work our way back upstairs and inside, we have our transportation tower. This is not the same as our delivery tower. And I'm gonna do this in third person. I'm gonna get to the roof, so we can show you guys kind of how the design of the roof looks. Again, doing this all at night because our base is well lit, and I just think it looks really good at night. So here we are at the top of our castle. Some of our running roofs to give it some dimensions, because we didn't want it flat. We didn't like it flat, so we wanted to make sure that we had more dimensions on our roof. With lights all on top, towers on top too as well. But my favorite piece are our three, not one, not two, but three stuffed stink bugs with the sconces on their antenna. There's Breezy. There she is. Oh, I didn't even know they had teeth. Cool.
They have the cutest teeth.
So, this was the hardest part of the base, and I say the hardest part is because we had to collect all of these feathers, right? You see the feathers over there on the bedroom too? That's the Royal Kingdom, or the Royal Suite over there too as well. It was just all these bird feathers, having to collect them and fill them in, which took so much time. I would say easily over 10 to 15 hours just trying to collect feathers alone. And there's again a good view. Yeah, I see you pointing. A good view of our bridge. Right? Again, at night looks very, very good when it's lit up. I mean, it looks great in the day too as well, but there's something about that fire on the brick makes it look really, really, really nice. So again, another tower. This is how we get back and forth through our other bases. This is where we actually came in from the delivery tower here. Right, all that stuff comes in. We pick up all the ideas. All ideas, I'm sorry. Pick up all of our weed stems, and we can put them on our pallets, and that's how we kind of started building everything here. So yeah, the only thing we have left to do here is show you guys the moon pool. This is for if you're being sentenced to death by moon pool, or if you try to make a quick escape, right? You take the moon pool, which is just a jump off the back into the water. Again, our base is 100% on the stones, right? See all the stones, all the foundations. Let me swim under the base, because I'm under the base at the moment. Turn around.
I Hydration is the key to performance.
Here we are. Right back out front where we started. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out through this entire video, watching and checking out all of our builds. I think this one is our best one yet, but we definitely know there is more to come. So again, from me, from Breezy, from the Chaotic Oasis, I want to say thank you guys and stay grounded.